Hi everyone, welcome to another tag integration webinar. Today we'll be looking at controlling all your Salesforce automation in Zoho CRM. So let's get started. This is our agenda for today. I'll be having an introduction. What is Zoho CRM? We'll be looking into that, some of the features it has, and also 5 Salesforce automations in Zoho CRM that we can look at. And also I'll be having a demo of Zoho CRM, just showing you what we've discussed in this presentation. So I look forward to having some questions later. So if you have any questions and you think of them during the webinar, please do not hesitate to ask during the webinar. I will address them at the end of the webinar if that's okay. Thank you. So just a quick introduction. My name is Cynthia Olatunji and I'm a software consultant for Target Integration. And I also have about 2 years experience working with Zoho. And today our focus will be Zoho CRM and how it works and how you can maximize the potential that it has for your business. So just a little bit about Target Integration. Target Integration was established in 2008 with the mission that every business should be able to leverage the full power of their business insights. And we have offices in Ireland, the United Kingdom, India, and also the United States. We also have a development center in Greece, and we believe in providing a perfect mix of quality and value. So just a little bit about what we do. So we focus on CRM, ERP, and cloud. We actually focus on business consulting also. So we look into customer relationship management systems, enterprise resource planning, and also moving people from paper-based environments to cloud. And we take business requirements and we find the solution that we think it's best for you. And these are educated responses. So they're from experienced software consultants and experienced developers and experienced business analysts that will look into your business requirements, examine it, and give you the best solution possible. And if we can't find a solution for you, best believe we'll give you the best option and we'll refer you to someone else, such as a different software provider or different consultation company. So what is Zoho CRM? Let's have a look. So Zoho CRM have over 40 different apps that can be integrated. It is a cloud-based Zoho application and it supports a wide variety of features that support the requirements of both small and large enterprises. And it also helps to take control of your business processes to build lasting customer relationships. And Zoho CRM just provides customer management at a great value. That's what I believe. I believe that, the value of Zoho CRM is just amazing. The amount of apps that you get for your money is just great. The pricing does differ in different countries, so check the pricing just to make sure how much it is in your country. But I can tell you now that it is very affordable for businesses. So just looking at some of Zoho CRM's features, it has several features such as sales, marketing, inventory, support, analytics, customization, security, plugins, social media, and so on and so forth. The features of Zoho CRM are endless. These are just ones that I can just put on the screen to show you for you to have a look at how many features it may have. It has a wide array of features, and you'll always find a feature that is relevant to you. May you be a salesperson, a marketing person, working in HR, or if you're working in a different department, you can always find a feature that is relevant to you and relevant to the way that you work. So just having a look at sales in Zoho CRM, I put together a simple sales process that can be applied to, a very variety of businesses. So we have lead generation going into lead entry, conversion, and deal closing. So in order for you to maximize the benefits that you're getting for choosing Zoho, you will have to have processes in place. So in this case, this is a sales process. So it's just a simple sales process that we're going to highlight and try to understand from the perspective of a sales team member and also from the perspective of a business owner. So as a business owner, you should empower your sales team with the gift of knowledge and also information. Thus, where having a solid process you stick to is advised. So for a salesperson, having something to refer to, whether it be visual or mental, just always have this process in mind for you to go back and have a pattern in entering leads, following up with leads. Of course, this is just a simple sales process. So in between all of this would be lead follow up, email campaigns, calls, meetings, tasks, etc., which we'll be discussing today later on. So let's have a look. So with lead generation, you want to ensure that that your leads are generated adequately, so you're getting enough revenue for the business. So make sure your conversion rate is high. So with doing this, you can through Zoho CRM to ensure that your conversion rate would be high. You can obviously create follow-up tasks, activities, calls, meetings. Make sure you keep following up with the lead, keep on top of the lead, change statuses when necessary, etc., etc. And then obviously with lead entry, entries for leads can come from your website, from web forms, from a referral. Usually automated would be from web forms and also from the website if you have a built-in lead generator there. So that would be somewhat of a sales chat or someone or a contact us page, and you see that they're interested, then you'll be able to kind of enter them here automatically. And also, you can get leads from various different places. So if you wanted to put in Zoho CRM where you get the lead from, there is always an option to do that. So we'll talk about that later on in the demo. And then also with lead conversion, um, we have send email, convert, edit, send for Zoho Sign. So what we want to focus on right here is convert. So once you convert the lead, which I'll be showing on later on in the demo, as I mentioned, you'll get an option to create an account for them, a contact for them, and also a deal for them, which deals can be referred to as opportunities. So once you've converted the lead into an opportunity or a deal, then you'll focus on closing the deal, because once you've converted them to a deal, you see opportunity there for them to generate revenue for your business. Uh, I know there is a lot of Salesforce automation in Zoho, which is why we'll just be looking and focusing on these five today, just because if I was to tell you all about the automations Zoho has, we'll be here all day. So let me just focus on lead management, email visibility, deal management, activity management, and also reporting. So Zoho people does give you, Zoho CRM gives you a free trial, so to test out the software's features. Once the trial is over, you can sign up for a forever free plan or upgrade to premium plans based on the number of users you have. And these five sale automations you can view in Zoho CRM yourself and kind of test it out before you go ahead and do the full thing. So where do leads come from would be the first question. I did mention a little bit about where leads come from. So leads do come from a lot of different places, from your website, web forms, referrals, employee referrals, just from a variety of different places. They can be verbal leads that you get and then you enter in the CRM. They can email you, they can give you a call into your phone system, etc., etc. So in Zoho CRM, there are many different ways you can control your leads. So having scoring, so lead scoring, which I'll discuss in a bit. Also tagging, having notes, following up with leads. It's just all a part of the sales process and automating your sales process. And that's what Zoho CRM is there for. And we'll have a look at this in the demo that I'll be going through. And also with email visibility, you want to enable your sales team with email visibility and have great email communication. So if you, as your sales team, you and your sales team, you want to configure your Zoho account to with your, for example, with your Gmail account. I do have a webinar on how to do this. So if you want to check out the YouTube channel, you can go ahead there. But if you want to configure this with your Gmail account, for example, and have an integration there, it will pop up on your Zoho CRM, and we'll be having a look at how this works later on. And also just sending emails, so sending follow-up emails, sending campaigns, sending email mass marketing emails. I think that's just great, and you can do this all with Zoho. And also receiving emails. So with email visibility, you want to enable the other sales team to be able to see the emails that you're having with a specific lead. So for example, if you're off sick and the other colleague doesn't know what's going on with the lead, but there is a task to follow up, they'll be able to read through the email correspondence and see what emails have been exchanged between you and the lead, and be able to better understand how they'll approach the lead, how they'll approach the task, the meeting, etc., etc. And also with deals, what is a deal and how are deals different from leads? So deals are also known as opportunities, as I mentioned, to the business, which generates real revenue for your organization. So you'll be able to generate this. So with leads, they're just, leads. Essentially, they're people that are unsure or that you have to convert or that are just interested in what your business is doing, and they might not always be converted into a deal, but once a deal is converted, there is a higher chance for them to actually generate real revenue for your business. And deals do have different stages. I just want to mention that. So in Zoho CRM, you can change the stage of the deal and make it more visible for other salespeople, for your manager to know what stage a deal is at, and for you to also know what deal stage is at, so you can know how to approach them accordingly. And with activity management, and the activity module of Zoho CRM is where all of your tasks can be stored so that the sales team don't forget that they have to follow up, call, or even attend an event. So the main options for the activities module in Zoho CRM would be tasks, event, and call. So you want to make sure that you're organizing your tasks, you're organizing your events. So having event management is great. And also you're organizing and logging your calls. So the difference between a task, event, and call. So tasks do have a due date, and event has a time frame, and then call is used to include a conclusion in which was reached within the call, or also to schedule a call. So you can schedule task, events, and call, and you can also log calls. Just note that for later. And also, we're going to be looking at reporting today. So there are different types of report. So you can create new module-specific reports by linking some of the other cross-functional modules. For example, you can create a report in the accounts module, linking other modules such as contacts, deals, quotes, and others. So there are three types of reports: tabular report, which displays the data without any subtotals in the report; a summary report, which displays the data along with subtotals, groupings, and other summary information; and also a matrix report. So this displays the data as summarized in a grid against both horizontal and vertical columns. So I'll be looking at reporting and how you can generate reports. And now I'm going to just go into the demo, and we'll have a little Q&A session afterwards if anyone has any questions. So bear with me. So this is the home screen of Zoho CRM. This is my demo account, so this is my demo home screen. We're gonna quickly go through some of the options that we have here. You have three horizontal dots here, so you can have tab groups, so all tabs, new tab group, or manage tab groups. These would be the tab groups here. So you're showing all tabs, new tab groups, or manage tab groups. So we have home, leads, contacts, accounts, deals, activities, reports, analytics, marketplace, and there's more. If you click this, you'll be able to select which module you'd like to go into if it's not showing over here. So if you wanted to add more modules, you can add more modules. And I think it's great that obviously you have the option to add more. And then going more to the right, we have our search over here. We have our notifications. If you just wanted to quickly, add a new lead, a new contact account, and so on and so forth, you can do so with this plus button. Our calendar, if you want to link your, your Google Calendar to Zoho CRM. Our message bar, so if you receive any emails there, they'll pop up here. Our setup page, so I'm going to click into. So this is the setup page where, as an admin, you have various different administrative allowances. So you'll be allowed to edit a lot of things. As the admin, you'll be able to customize the CRM to your taste. Because as a business owner, if you're using Zoho CRM, you'd want to edit it and customize it and configure it to the way that you would like your business to be run. So target integration do help people in doing this. So we do assist people in integrations, and we assist people in configuring their CRMs and so on and so forth. So the first thing we're going to look at is leads and how leads work. So these are our leads. These are the leads that we have. So over here at the left hand side, we have the option to look at all leads or converted leads, junk leads, mailing leads. So basically you can view leads in the way that you want to view them. So you can choose different views, or you can choose to create a view yourself. So you can just title the view, create it, and then you're good to go. So for example, if we click into any of our leads here, so I'm going to just click into Christopher. I'm going to show you here. So on the left hand side, we have a timeline, we have notes, attachment, products, activities, close activities, email, invite meetings, campaign, and social. And you'd be able to edit it straight from here. So if you just wanted to change his phone number, for example, you got the phone number wrong, you can just quickly change the number, and there you go. You wouldn't have to go into the actual edit button. So just at the top here, we do have send email, convert, edit, etc. So if I'm going to search up a lead, see if I can find her. Here we go. So this is one of our leads. Her name is Nicole Harvey, and we can see here the lead owner is there. Everything's there. If you wanted to go into the side, we have notes. You can see the notes that the salesperson has left here. The attachments, if there's any attachments, you can add them here. So if you have any requirements document from them or any relevant document from them, you can just click the attach button. So if you want to quickly attach it, you just click this button here, upload a file. You can also upload from Google Drive, which I think is really handy. The open activities, I really like this because it just manages the lead better. You'll be able to see what you have done and what you have not done in relation to the lead. So this would be also covered in the activities. So I'm not going to go into detail here. And then you can also see close activities. So we don't have any close activities for Nicole because we haven't closed any yet. And then emails can be found here with the lead. If there's any campaigns that you have for the lead, they can be found here. If you integrate the if you integrate socially, it can be found here, and so on and so forth. So let's just have a look here. Sorry, I was just receiving a call there. So the timeline is one of the best things I feel, because you can see the history of the lead, when it was created, how it was created, email sent, notes added. So if you wanted to quickly find something or find a change, you can find it here. And we'll go back into the notes that we have for her. So if you wanted to quickly add a note, you can just quickly add one. So Nicole says she'll call. And we have attach file, attach a title, etc., etc. So we're going up here, and you can see the annual revenue can be found there. So if once you create a lead, you can do all of this. So I'm just going to go into create a lead and show you how this is done. So if you want to go into lead, a quick way would for it to be done can be here, and then click lead, as I said before. But I'm going to just do it from here. So these red fields shown here, they're mandatory fields which the admin can make mandatory. So if you want your sales team to make these things mandatory, then you can ensure that that is done through the setup page and making fields mandatory in the customizations. And you can add a lead image. So the leads that you receive from your website, that you receive from, web forms, will automatically be shown in your leads, and you can make them automated and assign them to whoever you want to assign them to. So we're gonna also look at email visibility really quickly. So this is in relation to the leads. So I'm gonna just search Nicole again because Nicole has emails with her. So we have emails here. So if you click into here, you'll be able to read the email that you sent to Nicole and Nicole sent to you. So if I was a different person, for example, if I was not Cynthia, I'll be able to view Cynthia's email correspondence with Nicole. And this can be set up in, the setup page, which is, I'll just show you guys there. If you click this button, you can set that up, and you can make sure that your Gmail is integrated with Zoho CRM. So there will be greater email visibility. We're going to have a look at deals. So a quick look at deals. So this is our deals page. So we have our different deals that we'd have. So these are the stages of the deal. So we have, qualification, needs analysis, value proposition. You can change these in the setup of Zoho, so they don't always have to be the same. So according to your business process, you can change the deals. And we have a closing date, a probability. So probability is essentially how likely they are to generate revenue for your business, essentially. You can add tags here. So I'm going to add a quick tag. I'm going to click Zoho, new tag. And I feel like tagging is great because you can create filters with tags. So if someone is tagged with Zoho, you just want to see the Zoho deals, or you just want to see the Zoho leads, people that are interested in Zoho, you'll be able to create a view that contains the tag of Zoho. So I'll show you guys that too. And then also just looking at down here, you'll be able to go into further information with the deal information. At the side, it's similar to leads, but there are extra stuff. So if you integrate, for example, Zoho Books, you'll be able to see more like sales orders, contact role quotes, etc., and directly doing it from CRM if it is integrated. We have open activities and closed activities, because as leads are, we also have to manage our deals, make sure we're following up, and make sure that we're staying on top of everything. So just back to the Nicole for a second, and I'll show you guys how to convert a lead to a deal. You just click this button here, convert. And like I said before, a new account will be created and a new contact will be created. And you can have the option of creating a new deal for this account. Amount, I'm just going to give a quick amount there. And a prospective closing date, which will be the 30th. The stage is mandatory. These are all mandatory fields. We'll say proposal. Where would you like to move the attachments to? So you can choose to move the attachments to contact or to deal. So I'm going to move it to deal just because I want to have that visibility there. You click convert and it has been successfully converted. So I'm going to go to the deal House of Harvey, and you can see here, once you've converted the person, you'll be able to see the expected revenue, you'll be able to see the probability, you'll be able to see everything is very visible in Zoho CRM, and you're able to automate all of these things. So if someone has had, correspondence with a lead or a deal, you'll be able to convert them into a deal, and it's just really great because it generates a probability for you nonetheless. And we're also going to have a look at in Zoho CRM, we're going to have a look at activity management. So over here, we have three different activities. We have task, meeting, and call. So you add a task. I'm just going to show you how to add a task because all of them are pretty similar and self-explanatory. So I'm going to create a task, email Nicole. Due date would be on the 18th. You can choose a priority. So high, highest, low, lowest, and normal. I'm going to say it's a high priority. And if you want to set a reminder, so if you forget like me, if you forget things like me, you can set a reminder. And I usually set mine for 10 a.m. On the day that I meant to email her or around the time that I meant to email her. And I just click done, save, and there we go, email Nicole. So for example, if you have emailed her finished and the task is done, you just click mark as complete, mark that as complete, and we have close activities. So the sales team can view the close activities, so you can still see the activities that are on the account that were yet to be done, and so on and so forth. So just back into emails. If you wanted to send an email, just here, and you'll be able to schedule an email, attach an email, and have different options here where you can align the task, bullet points, similar things that you'd have in Gmail. So you can add your subject and your email content and send it off. You can schedule it, which I think is great, and also add attachments. So email visibility is great in Zoho CRM. And then the last thing that we're just going to touch on is reporting. And if you wanted to create a report, right here, we have that button here. So if you go into this reports module, if you can't find it, these three buttons here will help you to find it. You can search here. So if you had a module there, so I'm going to just put cases because it's not there, and it comes right up there. So I'm going to click create a report. How to create a report, you can kind of look at what module. Reports are great just so if you can generate sales reports, that would be great for your sales manager, or if as a business owner, if you wanted to see how your salespeople are doing, you can generate reports based on that. So in the deals module, you can choose any option here and see. So contacts, continue, and then you get more options. Like I said, you have tabular report, summary report, matrix report. If you want to click continue, and then you have more options for the report representation, deal name, and then continue. You have filtering, so if you want to know any filters, so you can just continue. Basic information, so where it should be stored, what folder it should be stored in. So deal reports. And then you can run the report, and there is your report. You want to see the closing date of the deals just so you can know, and how many deals that you have. So we have the closing date in order of the deal name, and then you get the report, and it's more visible. As you can see, you could choose different types of reports. So I did choose a tabular report. You can choose a summary report or a matrix report depending on the type of learner you are or the type of viewer you are. So if you wanted to view it in a different way, you can. So that is basically just a quick overview of different features on how to automate your Salesforce within Zoho CRM, and how to control it within Zoho CRM. So we looked at lead management, email visibility, deal management, and activity management. So if there's Any questions, please let me know. So we have a question. So is there a way to integrate other apps in Zoho? So as I mentioned before, there are over 40 Zoho apps. So you can integrate each and every one of these apps and also have API integrations within Zoho. So you can, and also third-party apps can be integrated with Zoho. So just check the compatibility and you'll be able to integrate it within Zoho. So you can integrate other sales applications that Zoho has, such as Marketing Hub or campaigns. So you can integrate it within Zoho and be able to manage all of that from Zoho CRM. Any more questions? Right, we have another question, which is what is the pricing for Zoho CRM? So the pricing is, it differs in different countries. From what I believe in Ireland, the pricing is €30 per month per user per year, if that is for all your employees, whereas for just flexible pricing would be €70 per user per month. So that I hope that answers your questions. If you're in the UK, if you're in a different country, you'll be able to check on the relevant Zoho website and you'll be able to see. Right, we have another question, which is what is the pricing for Zoho CRM? So the pricing is, it differs in different countries. From what I believe in Ireland, the pricing is €30 per month per user per year, if that is for all your employees, whereas for just flexible pricing would be €70 per user per month. So that I hope that answers your questions. If you're in the UK, if you're in a different country, you'll be able to check on the relevant Zoho website and you'll be able to see. So I think that's all the questions that we have today. I hope you enjoyed this Zoho CRM sales automation webinar. These are our contact details. So if you wanted to contact us, please feel free. If you think of any more questions, please feel free to email info@targetintegration.com. These are our numbers for our relevant offices. So thank you so much for joining me today with this webinar. I hope you enjoyed it and have a good day, everyone. So this webinar, oh, we actually have more questions. So where can we generate the reports? I will show you now. Before I end the webinar, so where can we generate the reports? If you go here into your Zoho CRM, you have reports module right here. If you can't find it, you can search it here. So it's already there, so I don't really need to search it. But if you click into reports, you'll be able to go here and click create report. And like I just went over, you just select what module you'd like to base that on. So for example, I'm just going to quickly do a random one. Products, tabular report, summary report, or matrix report. Continue. Now you'll be able to choose the report representation. So you're going to add that, continue. Any filters that you want, and you can just click run and your report is generated. So you can save this report. Just make sure that you title the report. So edit. So just basic information. And you can add a description. Save. So that has been saved. You can export your report. So export into Excel, CSV, or PDF. So just as a PDF, this is what it would look like. And it will show it was generated by Cynthia, what time it was generated, and you can present this to your sales team or you can present it to your sales manager. So I hope that explains generating report. I think that's all the questions that we have today. So thank you everyone for joining this webinar. I hope you all enjoyed it. And I hope to see you at our next webinar, which is on Click Dimensions, which is a marketing platform solely based for Microsoft Dynamics. So if you want to join that, that'll be great. But thank you for joining this Zoho webinar. Have a great day, everyone. Thank you so much. Bye now.